see it. He's really keen on HSTs.
Ah.
We went to see the repainted HST at where was it, Plymouth. They had the open day there, and they had the designer.
Oh, Bristol. Yeah, we've done it. Yeah. Yeah, well, Sir Kenneth he's our honorary president, so we actually have quite a lot of contact with him still, and he's been out on this. So he comes out to events like this as well. So
they had all the different colour schemes.
Yeah, well, I worked for First in my day job. It was actually me who arranged the convoy to bring them all into Bristol.
Right. Oh, wow.
That was one of the things I did for that event. So
it was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, it'll be something we will never do again.
It's something to do once, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It had to be done at the time. So.
And to see it in that colour scheme being rolled out, that was quite something.
Well, that's our latest book flyer for our latest book actually, which is the definitive history of HSTs. We hope so in the usual Haynes manual format.
Yeah. So this one's got the old Valenta.
Yes, it has. Yeah. This has got the original style Valenta, and it's got some bits that aren't original because we didn't have. We had to make or design or build our own bits to put in it, but the core of it and the philosophy with it is as long as it looks, sounds, and smells the same, then that's what we're trying to achieve. So.
And the sound was the thing, wasn't it? Because it was that.
It's that scream, the turbo. So.
Because we used to go up to Reading and get it going through.
Yeah, well, I live in Reading, so when I moved there first, it was still Valentas.
It's a treat for us.
Yeah. Then I took the Valentas out as part of my job, and then I got involved with this and put one back in. So it goes full circle. So it's So if you want to, it's actually very simple. There's not a lot to the cabs of the control set. I mean, on the right hand side you've got your direction controller, your power handle, so that's your 5 notches of power.
Right.
The one on the very right hand side is the horn valve, which doesn't do anything to the rear. This side is braking.
Okay.
So that's 7 steps of brake, so graduated brake. Yeah. And in terms of control and how it works, that's essentially it. So the other stuff, there's a lot of just stuff there for lighting and everything else, but most of the rest of it is all just how the controls are indications. So, but your main 2 controls are those, and like any train, it's very easy to get. It's very easy to make it move. It's more difficult to stop it in the right place.
Well, Ian's been here driving the Delta.
Ah, right, yeah.
So I haven't. So the last thing I was in the cab of was a 33. So
okay,
a little bit different.
A little bit different then, yeah. but yeah, I mean, if you want to have a run through, I think he's just finished his last tour, hasn't he? Yeah. So we can get through there if you want to go. If you want to circulate round that way.
Because I don't think neither of us has been in the engine.
Yeah. Well, we'll take you through. Yeah.
Just put a couple of.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll take you through. I'll just put my head out of the door to see if Roger's out that end. I think he nearly is. Yeah, he is. It's about out. So there's nobody else about at the moment. If you wanted to head on in there, I'll explain what these. You have to come around that way and then swing the door out. Just mind the floor's not the most even of things. So just so what you got in here is in the middle here. This grey cubicle is the main. This is the main electrical control cubicle.
Yeah.
So all your high voltage. This is all your traction control and all the auxiliary control are all in here. So that's all compartmentalised in one place. Either side of this section is all the brake equipment. So all the valves on that side are down here is that's all the brake gear, brake control gear. And then as we move down, the two grey sections there on the bottom are the main and auxiliary alternators. So there's two alternators, one for traction and one for all the auxiliary power. Well, there's three actually. There's an electric train supply alternator as well. There's three on here. Two boxes on the top of the rectifiers for the 110 volt, and because the train supply is 850 volts.
Okay.
So they're two that we had to build ourselves.
So do they use 850?
850 is conventional local volt,
Right.
which is what this is fitted with. HST production, they've got 415 volt three phase.
Okay.
So actually this is more useful than a preserve line.
Yeah.
That's why our coaches are marked for local volts and not HST at the moment, partly. Because they work better. So yeah, so we've got traction alternators, the auxiliary and the ECA down here. And then this is the heart of it. This is the action Malenta, so
Which is a marine design, wasn't it?
yeah. V12, 79 litres, so slightly bigger than what's in the car.
Yes.
Turbocharged intercooled.
Yeah.
So the silver machine on top there is the turbocharger. That's what makes the noise.
Yeah.
And this was actually designed because they weren't sure whether the 12 cylinder was going to be powerful enough.
Yeah.
So these were designed to take a 16 if they had to, which is why we've got this massive great area here with a big carbon shaft through the middle to drive the cooler group at the back,
Yeah.
and stupidly long hoses. The big change we've made because of the operating preservation, so we started from cold a lot of the time, is we've actually fitted, it's a very common in marine applications, we fitted a coolant preheater.
Yes.
So before we start it, we preheat it.
Yeah.
I think Westerns and stuff have all got them as well, which
Yeah.
it's more a marine thing, but it means that you don't get the same level of smoke and stuff that he's used to always produce.
Because our generators have all got block heaters for
Yeah.
similar reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're starting, always starting from cold.
Yeah.
But in normal service, these things never go cold.
Yes.
Or wouldn't have gone cold.
As you see all the big freight vehicles.
Yeah. And then this side. Can't see much on, but it's up. All the radiators are behind that panel, basically. And then through to. Still in here. You obviously did better two than me because I keep catching you up.
What's the cubic capacity of the cylinder?
I know the engine's 79 litres, but I couldn't tell you what the individual cylinders are off the top of my head. I could work it out. But
That's got wires up it. I'm a wireman.
yeah. So obviously this was built also with a guard combination. Also, the intention was to drive it to build on this end, which we don't think ever worked properly.
Yeah.
They worked after fashion, but I don't think they were in proper condition. But they certainly don't work now.
So was there only one of these built?
No, there were
There
two.
wasn't there?
Yeah, there was
The last pair, the prototype set had 8 coaches, 2 power
Two power
cars.
cars.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the other one got scrapped because of
yeah, you finish up with boots, yeah, so it's razor blades or whatever boots and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Most of the trailer cars survived. Some got converted to the rail train.
There's two in the Royal Train. There's a scatter of them around the production fleet now.
Yeah,
And a couple of them in tests.
they had the research group.
Research
Yeah.
coach and research.
You can tell the difference when you look at the windows.
Yeah.
The window, it's different.
The production ones have got a frame round the window. Prototype ones haven't. It's got a body type. It's a flush frame into the window. You can tell the difference.
Because I must admit, many years ago, I went on board the APT at Old Oak,
Yeah.
and it was just after it had been cancelled. And there was this poor guy, a Scottish engineer, and he was showing people up and down the
Yeah.
train and it was all still fitted out with all the telemetry, and you could see by the look at his face, you know, he put so much work into this, and then for it just to be,
Yeah,
what did it called?
we feel a bit like that. Well, you get a bit like that because that's why this isn't running this weekend. Because if we ended up breaking it, we'd be.
Yeah.
So that you get very protective of them.
Yeah.
But it's the right thing. It's the right way to do. Right way to be.
The APT was designed by aircraft engineers.
right,
Yeah,
yeah,
the HST was designed by railway
I
engineers.
know. And as a stopgap,
Yeah.
initially.
I mean, you've now got to look at the IEP, which was designed by the DFT. So
Yeah.
it just makes you wonder where that's going to go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the NRM to give us the go-ahead to sort of examine what's gone wrong and look at it.
We are.
I'm just hoping it's not the same civil servants that are doing Brexit, otherwise we'll never get a result.
Oh dear. Not a good
I've
thought,
explained
is
that
it?
one to them. They're happy now.
Yeah. People in there? People in the cab?
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
People appearing.
Yeah, there's another train back. No, it's 25. I could hear some be burbling away there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do with a cab ride on that just to refresh my memory. Used to work on them at Holbeck.
Yeah.
Good, lovely little engines to work on them.
They're lovely little engines to drive as well. I've not
They
had
are,
shot
yeah,
one
yes,
for ages. They're
yes.
really nice little engines.
Yeah, we've got no chance of that though.
No, I know.
No.
Come back when it's quieter.
Yeah.
I've got to get back up the other end.
Well, thanks very much for
No
that.
worries.
Yeah. Any questions, just ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Ian's wanted to see this for some time, and he's videoing at the moment, so he won't say anything.
God rest.
So it hasn't got voice recorded, but alright.
Yeah.
Oh well, thanks so much.
No worries.
See you again.
Cheers.